How's it going, everyone? And today I'm going to be doing a review on the zombie deck that I was playing around with. Now the first thing I want to go over is my ability. The ability I'm choosing is Heavy Starter, which says if you have 3 or more level 5 or higher monsters with different names in your deck, you will have an improved chance of having a level 5 or higher monster in your hand. So what this means is that I could start off with a strong monster. Now this skill is exclusive to the Kaiba brothers. I just chose Mokuba because I want to level him up. But as you can see, I played 3 heavy monsters. Now why do I want to start off with a strong monster in my hand? Well, I want to make use of it with Call the Mummy. So the idea hand that I want to start off with is a big monster and Call the Mummy, which means that I can probably play 2 monsters in one turn. The idea of this deck is to apply pressure on the first turn, making your opponent waste their resources. Now, the big monster I'm going to go over is, well, the first one I chose was Despair from the Dark. It's a new card from Chaz Princeton, which is a card drop. And I just chose it because, well, the stats are pretty good. That's 2800 attack and 3000 defense, meaning this can actually run over Dakini. Second card I chose was Ill Blood, which is a Gemini, but with Call the Mummy you can special summon it, then normal summon it again, and then if you have another big monster you can special summon that big monster. So that's 2000 plus monsters on your first turn / second turn. And Ryu Kokki because, well, it's level 6 and I do play Econ, so if I were to have Bacon Saver in my hand and Call the Mummy, I could special summon the Bacon Saver, Econ take, summon Ryu Kokki. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the big monsters. Now for the monster, this is pretty obvious. We play Gozuki because it's a zombie. You can mill out zombie decks to work with Ill Blood. Now I only play one because I have one, so I'm obviously using a substitute, Samurai Skull. It's pretty good. They both have their drawbacks. I mean, they're both good in their own ways. Because let's say I'm going against Cyber Angel, right? I play a big monster and Samurai Skull. I send Bacon Saver. Now, if they were to activate the Dakini's effect, I would send Samurai Skull. The card I would bring out is Heavy Knight of the Flame. And then the next I'm going to negate their attack because I sent my Bacon Saver. And the next turn I'm going to summon Heavy Knight and activate its effect on Dakini. And Goblin Zombie. It's pretty straightforward. It's just to search out a card in the deck. Now for the spell cards. The tech card I was playing around with was Tribute to the Doomed. The reason why I chose Tribute to the Doomed was we played 3 Call the Mummies. We only need 1, so if we have more than 1 in our hand, it's going to be a dead card, so I was thinking, how about Tribute to the Doomed to make use of it? You can also play Eliminating the League, but it requires you to discard you a spell card. But I chose Tribute to the Doomed because you can discard Bacon Saver. Super Rush Headlong because for protection. They have pretty low defense points, so Farewell won't do much for you. And Econ Take for OTK plays if you go a second. And anything else? Oh yeah. We also have Storm, same reason. If we draw multiple copies of Call the Mummy, we can just blow them up and make them blow up the resources. Or use them quickly. Or if they even have a chance to. And the last card I played was Wall Disruption. Since the pack just came out recently, I was just testing this out in the deck. And it might save me. And enough of that. Also, the other abilities that you can use is Beatdown, Tie That Binds, if you want the power, but I wanted to always start off with a big monster and Call the Mummy first turn. And yeah, enough of that. Let me go into some replays I had with this deck. Okay. Yeah, I only had 4. I had 5, but then I didn't know I recorded over one of them. So my first one's against an Aster Phoenix deck. If I remember correctly, I think this Aster Phoenix was playing Cyber Angels. But we're going second. Now, as you can see, first turn, we do have a very aggressive opening. Despair from the Dark and Gozuki. I played Tutan Mask in this build, but I took it out because it wasn't doing much. Actually, and we set a card. As you can see, we put a lot of pressure first turn, meaning he's forced to use his Spear Karibo in this case. Alright. Alright, he sets a card. He summons Machine Angel Ritual, which brings out Cyber Angel Benton. But he cannot play anything else, so Bacon Saver helps us out. And as you can see, Storm does work. This guy was playing Mirror Wall. Make him waste his Machine Angel Ritual. And because of its high attack point, it can just deal damage. And there we go. That was game 1. Pretty quick. And the next one is against a Taya Gardner. I just decided to show this one because of my play that I was doing. I probably tilted him so hard. I don't know what this person was playing, but I just know I just saw one card in his deck, and then after I destroyed it, he just surrendered. He's playing life points boost because he wants to counter he doesn't want to get OTK'd by Cyber Angels. Alright, opening hand, I just play Samurai Skull. So if he decides to Dakini or anything, I'll just bring out my Heavy Knight. And as you can see, I set Tribute to the Doomed. Alright. And I actually activate it. And he forfeits for no reason. He does have an extra deck, but I have no idea what he's playing. Alright, that was just a funny replay. And the next one is against a Big Bro. Against a Red Eyes player. As you can see, we started with Call the Mummy and a Big Monster. So this is a pretty good hand. Resets a card. Now he's playing his own variant of Red Eyes. As you can see, Call the Mummy activates. And we're gonna send, obviously, the Bacon Saver. And I set the Super Rush. I decided to go aggressive with this guy. which is I probably shouldn't have done, and I also misplayed by negating my own attack because it kept prompting me. So what I decided to do was just get rid of his own monsters. Now he only has one card, well, 2 cards left. He activates Stomping. I chain it to my Ryu Kokki, so he can't run over me with Beatdown. He probably sets a bluff, so I'm just gonna attack into him. And next turn, if he doesn't have a monster, I can just special summon Illblood, normal summon it, and then go for game. He sets the card because it's a bluff. Right, and as you can see, we special summon. And we just end them. And yeah, guys, that's all the... Oh wait, no, one more game. Oops. And against this one, it was a... I think it was Cyber Angels. Oops, I thought it was the last one. Still have one more. Mind scan. As you can see, we start off heavy. Already plays a Cyber Angel, the Machine Angel Ritual. Someone's out the bend. And he searches out Cyber Petite, and he only has 1 card in the back row and 1 in his hand, which we know is Cyber Petite. Now we play Call the Mummy. Bring out the big guy. Now I played Samurai Skull because it can mill the card, and if he summons Dakini next turn, I can send Samurai Skull and bring out my Heavy Knight. Right, that's 1 Machine Angel Ritual down. Or he plays Cyber Petite. Searches Edaton, but he would probably needed a Dakini. And I negate his attack. He attacks the Cyber Petite, which I don't know why. And he just surrenders. Alright. And I'm pretty sure you guys could see the amount of pressure you could put on the first turn. Yeah, and that's all the duels I have for you guys today. And if you wanted me to do more deck reviews, yeah, let me know. And I'll show you some of the ideas that I've been coming up with in King of Games rank. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching and have a nice day.